Hello everyone. Today I am going to discuss about the human eye. So this is the diagram of human eye. We will learn what are the different parts of a human eye. Okay, and we are also going to discuss the defects of vision. So let's start human eye. Okay, it is a natural optical instrument. Okay, which is used to see the objects by human beings. So human eye. Through human eye we can see various objects which is situated or which is present or which is available around us. Yes or no? So it is just like a camera which has a lens and a screen system. So some key points are there. You should remember it has nearly a spherical shape. Okay, it is located in the eye socket which is there in the skull actually, and the diameter of eyeball is 2.3 centimeter. So this diameter is how much? 2.3 centimeter. Yes or no? So here there are the few parts of the human eye. You can see this is what a pupil, okay, iris, okay, and the sclera. This is a sclera. Okay, similarly if you see these diagrams, so this is eye lens, we can see here. Okay, this is eye lens. Okay, this is eye lens. Okay, eye lens is held in the eye with the help of muscles that is called as ciliary muscles, ciliary body or muscles. Okay, this is ciliary muscles. This outermost covering is called as what? A cornea. Okay, this is iris. This is iris which controls the amount of light entering into the eye. There is a gap or hole which is present. Okay, that is called as pupil. There is some fluid which is present between the cornea and the eye lens, that is called as aqueous humor. There is some fluid which is present between the eye lens and the retina, that is called as vitreous humor. This is a vitreous body. Image, this is the inner layer is there, that is called as retina. In this layer only that screen is image is formed. Retina is just like a screen where image is formed. There are some nerves are there which is connected to the brain. Okay, that is called as optic nerves. Yes or no? So here let's discuss one by one. Cornea. It is the outermost transparent part. It provides most of the refraction of light. Most part of the refraction takes place through the cornea only. Okay, so just you can see here. Here this part is cornea. So most part of the refraction takes place through the cornea. This is cornea. Cornea. Okay, what is this? This is iris. What is this? A pupil. This hole is there, that is pupil. Yes or no? Lens. It is a composed of fibrous jelly-like material. It provides the focused real and inverted image of the object on the retina. This is a convex lens that converges the light ray at the retina only. Iris. It is a dark muscular diaphragm that controls the size of the pupil. So amount of light entering into the eye is controlled by this iris. Okay, this is the iris. Pupil. It is the window of the eye. It is the central aperture in the iris. It regulates and controls the amount of light entering into the eye. Okay. Retina. It is a delicate membrane having an enormous number of light sensitive cells, that is called as rods and cones. So generally cones are sensitive for colors, rods are sensitive for the intensity of light. Okay. Blind spot. There are no rods and cones, that is light sensitive cells, at the point where the optic nerves of the eyeball go to the brain. So if any image is formed in this part of the retina, then no signal is sent to the brain. As a result, the object is not seen. This part is therefore called as blind spot of the eye. At this stage what happens? There is no rods and cones. Okay, now so image formed is not realized. That's why it is called as blind spot. Now working of a human eye, you can see here. The light coming from the object enter into the eye, yes or no? Through the cornea and the pupil, the eye lens converges these light rays to form a real, inverted and highly diminished image of the on the retina. The surface of the retina consists of a large number of light sensitive cells. When the light falls on them, they get activated and generate electrical signals. Yes or no? And these signals are then sent to the brain by the optic nerves, and observer sees the erect image of the object. Okay, what are the advantages of eye? It gives a wider field of view. Okay, it enhances the ability to detect the faint objects, and it provides the three-dimensional view also. So you can see here first, okay, how is the image formed? You can see through. Okay. So this I have drawn the diagrams of normal eye. You can see when the object is at distant places, so light ray is coming parallelly generally, so it will exactly meet at the retina where image is formed. When the light ray is, whenever a person is seeing the nearby objects, so light ray will go like this, it will meet at the retina, so image is formed. Okay, so we have some defects of vision that will focus. One is myopia, other is hypermetropia. Okay, so myopia is also called as short-sightedness. Try to understand what is myopia. A person suffering from myopia can see the nearby objects clearly, but distant objects appear blurred to him. Okay, what happens whenever the light ray is coming from the distant objects? Okay, image is formed in front of retina. So person is not able to see the distant objects. Yes or no? So we can rectify this disease of or defect of vision by using concave lens or diverging lens. So once you place a concave lens of suitable focal length, so light ray is diverged first, then it is meeting exactly at the retina. Is it now? Next, hypermetropia. Okay, it is also called as what? Long-sightedness. What is called as long-sightedness? What happens in case of hypermetropia? A person suffering from hypermetropia can see the distant objects clearly, but nearby objects appear blurred to him. Why? Because whenever he is seeing the nearby objects, so image is formed behind the retina. Because focal length of the eye ball increases. So what happens? To correct this, we have to use a convex lens of suitable focal length. So you can see light ray will first converge through the lens, then it will exactly meet at the retina. You can see. Okay, this light ray and this light ray is meeting exactly at the retina. Okay, so in this way the hypermetropia can be corrected or rectified. Yes or no? So we can see this. Okay, myopia and hypermetropia. Okay, when we talk about myopia, okay, a myopic person can see nearby objects clearly but cannot see the distant objects clearly. Please make a note of this. Okay, image is formed in front of retina. Hypermetropia, affected persons can see the objects clearly but cannot see the nearby objects clearly. Yes or no? And the near point of the eye moves away and the image is formed behind the retina. How can we correct myopia? Myopia can be corrected by using concave lens. Okay, whereas hypermetropia by convex lens. Yes or no? Okay, apart from these two, we have a presbyopia. It is also called as old age hypermetropia. Okay, it is a defect of vision due to which an old person cannot see the nearby objects clearly due to the loss of power of accommodation. Okay, what is power of accommodation? Try to understand. It is the ability of eye lens to adjust its focal length. Yes or no? So actually the near point of eye is 25 centimeter, means the human eye can see any object which is located at 25 centimeter without any strain. So we have a near pointer that is 25 centimeter and far pointer is a infinity. We can human can see the stars, sun, which is generally located at very infinite distance. Yes or no? We can say. So the minimum distance at which the objects can be seen most distinctly without a strain is what? Near point. For normal adult it is 25 centimeter. And the range of human vision is how much? 25 centimeter to infinity. Yes or no? What is accommodation? Definition you see. The ability of eye lens to adjust its focal length is called as accommodation or power of accommodation. So focal length can be changed with the help of ciliary muscles only. Okay, very important. Focal length increases when the ciliary muscles gets relaxed and lens become thin. And when the focal length decreases, okay, focal length will decrease when the ciliary muscles gets contract and the lens become thicker. These are the two regions, okay, of increasing or decreasing of focal length. Yes or no? So in presbyopia, what happens? Person is not able to see the nearby objects as well as is not able to see the distant objects also. Okay, due to the loss of power of accommodation. So the near point of the old person having presbyopia gradually recedes and becomes much more than 25 centimeter. Yes or no? So this is about myopia, hypermetropia and presbyopia. I hope you understood these concepts. Please like and subscribe the channel. Share with your friends. Thank you.